Hello. This video took me forever to make. It's been crazy. Okay, so this is going to be, well, I want to say it's going to be relatively short, but you know, with me, who knows? Okay, so this video is going to be for the perfect tea. I'm going to just show you a couple little hacks that like always it's like the hacks 101 as far as the perfect tea goes. And then I'm going to show you a couple ways just to style it. Now, I am not necessarily one who goes like pushes the envelope, and I know there's some people that like they live for that, like they think it is so cool to match this with this and this and this and like literally have like 10 different layers. I am very minimalistic as far as Lularoe is concerned, so well, as far as I'm dressing is concerned, so it's really hard for me to be comfortable like that. And really that's why I love Lularoe, is it makes me feel comfortable. So I'm just gonna kind of do the basics. We'll see how this video goes. If people love it and it helps you, then I am happy to start to push the envelope a little bit. So we're just gonna start with one of my favorite ways to wear the perfect tee. Now I am not, perfect tees I tend to shy away from, mainly because I am short and I am wide right here. And that's where the perfect tee hits me. Now, if I threw on a couple pair of heels, this would be adorable. But I'm going to show you just my favorite ways to wear the perfect tee when I do tend to sport it. So here we go. So just this first bit, I'm going to show you real quick how to hack the perfect tee. So this one is just, this is an extra small. This is my normal size that I'm supposed to wear. And there are a couple different things you can do with it. So the typical, so this is, it has these flirty slits on the side. Just the typical thing you can do is I'm just doing a knot on one side. Now with me, or here, I'll just start there. So you can have it high up on one side. You can have kind of this asymmetrical look, which is really fun, which is really edgy. To me, again, me being so hippish. Now, this is good for those of you who do not have that hourglass figure and you are that straight up and down, or you tend to be more busty and you have, you know, a smaller hip. This is great to try to accentuate your hips and bring out those hips. And then the same way also, if you want to tie both sides, this is so great for those body types. Again, if you are mostly pear-shaped like me, this is not necessarily something you will want to do, because you don't want to make those hips look bigger. So like right now, you'll probably see I just gained about 10 pounds because it hits me in the wrong area. Now, also, if you are taller, it might not hit you in that area. For me, it does hit me there, and I don't even want to go there. Like, don't even get me started with that. But see, when I lengthen it, again, it adds a flowy look. And it's, you know, you don't have that attention drawn right here to my hips. It has this nice flowy look and almost elongates me. So that's with that, just the tying. Now, another look that some people like, which I am not a fan of, I have the not really the Kim Kardashian, because I feel like her bum's toned. Mine's not. Mine is all cottage cheese. So, one of the things that people like to do is, so they take the little ends of the front and they kind of do just this fun little fold, so here's the back, and this is, again, like you'll see like 8,000 YouTube videos where I'm just going to do a knot, and you kind of have almost like this little bustle on the back, and you can adjust it. And again, you know, like you can tuck it up, and like this one specifically, you kind of tuck those sides in. I can't even see what it looks like behind me. It probably, yeah, it looks pretty bad, but like this you get the gist. You could do some nips and tucks. I can go into it in more detail, but it almost gives like this bustle look, which for me looks horrible because I already have a big old bustle back there, if you know what I'm saying. But like it has kind of this cute, almost like tunic-y type of thing, you know. And if I sized up, this would actually work even better, because it would be a little bit more baggy up here, and then you'd have it tied around here, and it would actually be really cute. But in this look is so in also right now. The half tucked in the front, and then the loose on the back. Not like how I've done it. I need to be used to tucking this in there a little bit better, but when you redistribute that back, it actually looks really cute. If you like that look where it's like untucked in the back and tucked in the front. Now, I mean, you could tuck this in, you could undo it. Now I'm wearing a Julia, so I can't, but I mean, you could tuck it in And I'll show you that on the skirts, and it would be really cute, but you have to pick your skirts that you do that with. Okay, so So I think that's kind of, the other thing that you can do are the little, I'll show this one. So this one's a little, just like the little ties for my little 3-year-old. And these ones are just like very simple ties. So this one would look great if you're busty. I think it would look so cute. So you're going to want to have an undershirt underneath. Again, I'm wearing a Julia just for easy purposes. But like for this one, you just basically fold it up. And you want to almost get like a ponytail. See how I just pulled like a ponytail right underneath my chest. And again, that's why this looks good for busty people. You'll see for me, it's like too much because I don't have a lot of bust. And see, I'm just putting the hair ties right there underneath. So I have like a little thing right there. So, and it depends on how you want this to look. So see how you kind of have that. It almost makes me look pregnant. So you want to tuck that in, obviously. And this is where it's good because if you have that cleavage, which I don't, it's nice because look, it just hit it and it hides it in there. It actually did a pretty good job of you kind of tuck it in between your cleavage. And you know, if you're more busty, like it, you know, those like the Gonzagas help hold it together. But see, that's actually a really cute look. And, you know, depending on the size of the shirt that you're wearing, I mean, this could be, if you pulled more of that fabric out in the ponytail, it would even sometimes have a higher look like this, where it has more of a ruffle in the front and you're doing more of a peekaboo, which is why you want to wear an undershirt underneath, because you don't want to, you know, unless you have like the most amazing abs ever, please, by all means, do a peekaboo type of shirt. That would look amazing. So anyways, there's that one. But also if you notice, this almost is pointing up. So if you want to even pull that down a little bit, it pulls down that fabric a little bit so it's not like aiming up and it doesn't have as much fabric down here. But you just got to make sure that it's not pulling completely the whole. See how now it's a little bit more flat. And it's a little bit more flat and it's not like pointing up, if that makes any sense. If you hack this, you'll see what I'm talking about. But see, you have that really cute look with a perfect tee. So, and this is like something you never, like I never even think of something like this. And this is super cute. Now, I'm not pregnant, and I'm not saying it, and I don't even think it makes you look big, like, you know, like a bigger stomach at all. So if you, like, you know, like me tying on the hips, how that accentuated my hips. This doesn't accentuate a big stomach. It helps cover that. So, like right now, again, I have a smaller stomach. I don't keep my weight there. It's all here and here, back here. It's all right there. But see how it took away some fabric from down here? And now that really made me look slender. For my body type, this is probably the best look. And it's super stylish. So, and again, you could wear this with some skirt. Again, depending on how long you make that pull underneath, you know, and it like does that little peekaboo drapes almost. You could wear like an undershirt. You could wear this with a Cassie, an azure underneath. I'm actually kind of digging it with the Julia though. That's actually really cute. Okay, so what I was saying is, so even though I have a flat stomach, this is actually really cute, and it's just a really fun, actually feminine kind of way of wearing it. I'm so like going so slow. Okay, one of the other things also is, so if you have a bigger stomach, this is a great way to hide that. Which the perfect tee is great anyways for that, but this just, you know, it helps just cover that up a little bit, puts a little bit more fabric in there, a little bit more ruffles to cover that up if you are if you're worried about that. So here's that way. Now I'm just going to pull that down, and that's a pretty good hack, I think, as far as just the actual shirt's concerned. So I'm going to show it to you on a few styles. So I'm starting right now with the Julia, and we've shown a couple different ways to hack this over the Julia. My absolute favorite way is I could just keep it as is with I would wear like a tassel type of longer necklace, just because I have like this solid block up here and I have this awesome pattern down here. I would wear maybe a mint tassel necklace just to bring something up here, especially since, you know, there's so much fabric down here. Your eyes are drawn down here just because of the pattern, and then drawn down here because of this length on here, and it's wider here. I would bring again in that tassel to help draw your eye upward. So there's that. Now, my other way I love to wear this is with a thin belt, and you'll just see. So this one's super flashy. I could do more of a neutral belt, which I'll show you, but this is just this really thin belt. I don't even know if this is on the right way. Whatever, is probably going to twist. Just a really thin belt. I wear it up around my waist. It's going to look high because I'm like a hobbit. So in this, and with the tails, by the way, on the thin ones, the tails on the thin ones, have fun with them. You can tuck them down and just have them like doing a little hang, or, you know, depending on how long the tail is on the side, you could do something fun with that. But like for this one, I'm just going to hang that down, and look how cute that is. Now you can amp this up out, so you can wear it just like this. You can amp this outfit up even more by doing the following. So right now my perfect T sleeve, so you can see I have a little pop of color on the Julia. From here. So you have the Julia, it pops here. Now if I want to, I can roll up the sleeves. Now I would have to do it a little bit less sloppy, but you know, for time purposes, I am going to do that here. But you could have a little, and again, you'd have to do it really nice, not how I did it at all. But you could just have almost like this little pop of color on the sides, and you'd roll it up nicely. You wouldn't, you know, half A it. And you could just do something like that, and obviously it would have to be, you know, symmetrical. But see, you could just do that, and it adds, it just like made this outfit super cute and a little bit more flirty. Okay, so that's this outfit. So what I'm going to do now is, oh, and then as far as the thicker belts, oh, where'd my thicker belt go? You could absolutely, now I have this belt, but you could use the elastic ones that are super cheap on Amazon are the best. So they're just the elastic ones that have a really decorative front, and they just clasp on the back. So you would have this cool decorative thing, and then it would clasp on the back. But I don't have one of those right now. I couldn't find it. But like even for thicker belt, this would definitely work for that. But you just have just a little bit of a different look, okay? So it just breaks it up just a little bit. And again, on me personally, just because I'm short torsoed, I would wear it, well, I would anyways, but I would wear it up on the waist. Okay. Ready, set, go. Okay, next up is the Madison and the Perfect Tee. Okay, this is what I have on my mannequin right now. And for right now, everything I'm wearing, everything that I'm going to be showing, except maybe like one thing, is actually available for sale. Not all the sizes are going to match up. I was just grabbing the stuff to try to get the video done. But like this one that I'm wearing right now is an extra, extra small Perfect Tee. And then this is actually a small Julia that I'm wearing it with. So if anyone wants these, they're on my body for longer than like probably going to be 20 minutes. You already know how I feel about that. I hate selling stuff off of my body. But I just took a shower, so if that's any consolation. Okay, so, and I'm not a gross person, so that might help. Okay, so with the Madison and the Perfect Tee, even though there's all this fabric, the Madison has these pleats on the bottom. Now the Madison again is the pocketed, it has the hidden pockets on the side, on both sides, and then it has the pleats. So for the Perfect Tee, you can absolutely, now you will want to wear the Perfect Tee on, or the Madison on your waist, or maybe a little bit down. You don't want to like super low ride like I would wear jeans. But for this one, you can absolutely tuck it in. You just have to make sure that you reach underneath and make sure it like looks like this and not all bunched up, because if you have it bunched up on the side, it's going to look horrible. So you have that kind of cute look right there, and you know, you have it tucked in, you have that, and it even adds kind of a fullness too to the skirt. It helps kind of fill out the skirt also, which is really cute. Now I would complete this, you could wear it as is, but you can complete it with you know, wear a Joy over it, wear one of the vests, the longer vests on it, and then, or like a Sarah. I would definitely complete the look with that. Or if you just are kind of being super casual, you could wear it with this, throw a pair of flip-flops with it, it'd be really cute. Now, see, this is what it looks like. Kind of with that over, you could try it, and it really just kind of depends on your body type. Again, I'm going to use the same belt. We're going to clash colors here. It really depends on your body type if you can pull off this look of just, I mean, see how we just completely transformed the look of this just from a belt. And so it just depends on your tallness. Now, honestly, I know you know, I can sit here and tell you all day what looks good, but if you put it on your body and you do not think it looks good, you're probably right. If you don't have the confidence to like walk around and be like, oh, I look freaking rad in this, then chances are Don't do it. However, do not confuse being scared to wear something with knowing that you look like crap in it, okay? Does that make sense? Like I know, really, I know what looks good on me and what I probably shouldn't be wearing. So I'm not gonna walk around wearing something that I look like crap in. But you know, like again with the perfect tee, I don't normally have the confidence to wear it around because it's not one of my 100% favorite styles to wear on my body type, just because I know it accentuates my hips. But like I said, you throw on that cute little belt and it's so stinking cute. So anyways, you know what's gonna look good on your body. If you put this on and you're like, that kind of looks weird, then you know chances are, you know, it you don't have the confidence to wear it. There we go. Okay, so there's that look. So I'm gonna pull this off real quick. I love this Madison, by the way. I do not know how it's still available. It's fishies, or shishies, as my children say. Look, they're little shishies. See, they're orange and blue, or orange and green fishies. Okay, so there's, oh, I was gonna put a jacket on that outfit. It was so cute. Just kind of putting those colors together, and then I was gonna put a jacket over it too. So that one's like a jean jacket. It was so cute. Crap, that was like the perfect outfit. Okay, next one up is going to be fun. So this is different. Again, this is all trying to push the envelope just a little bit, but not a ton, because I don't push the envelopes very much. Now these sizes are atrocious. They're nowhere near what I would normally fit together. So I'm just gonna get a Carly. And okay, so we just have this Carly on here. Cute Carly, right? I know, it's adorable. Okay, we're gonna put the perfect tee over the Carly. All right. Really cute colors. Let's put this over here, and then I'm gonna adjust it a little bit. Now the velvet's always so hard to work with. So again, kind of depending on the size, you're gonna have a little bit of a peekaboo neck again, which is so stinking cute. So I made notes on here. Let's see. So here's one of the things. Oh, I have a little number on here. Ready? Now this scares me personally. I know my body type can't rock this look. You can wear this by itself, just how it looks right now. You can wear it just like that. It gives it a really flowy look, and again, it all depends on your body type, but you can absolutely rock how it is right now. Leave the perfect tee by itself, leave the Carly by itself, and you have that little pop of color on top, and it's super cute. And this one is a larger Carly, and this one's actually an extra small perfect tee. So it is going to look a little bit better because it's going to be a little bit shorter when you would have it on your body. So you can absolutely do that if you like the flowy look, if that's your style, because again, it's all your style. That's what's awesome about Lularoe. You wear it like your style. But so the other thing you can also do though is, so you have that flowy look. Now where's my belts? But you can also belt it again. Okay, so you took this flowy, super cute flowy look, and you just broke it up just a little bit, and look how cute that is. It's adorable. And just make sure that before you leave, so the collars will stay where they're at as long as you just adjust it on your body first in the mirror. The collars are going to stay where it's at. Your clothes aren't going to move around. But see, you have that cute little look on there. Look how cute that is. And like, even if you take that belt and you kind of accentuate it like that, you can absolutely do that. Now, the other thing I was going to say is, if you also want to, now you can be careful. Now this guy, again, you can do what I did with the Julia. You just have to make sure, it kind of depends on the fabrics. You can't always do this, but you kind of can roll up that fabric again, like, not like that looks like an 80s hairband, but like, just depending on the fabric and, you know, whatever look you're going for, you can roll up the sleeves and pop that other bit of color. Okay, so that's the Carly with the perfect tee. Now the last thing I was going to show, oh, I was going to show the Cassie with the perfect tee. So it's almost the same. Oh, Nicole, I am so off. Okay, so there's the Carly with the perfect tee. And let us do this. Okay, so there's that one. Next up, oh, and then I would also, if you want to, I keep forgetting, like the layering piece, layer that Carly and the perfect tee with a Sarah. Throw a Sarah over it. Like I had this one, and it was so stinking cute with that perfect tee and the Carly that I had on there, don't be afraid of the color. You know, look how cute those would all look together, those three pieces. So don't be afraid of color. You know, like I always say this, and this is horrible of me to think this way. I feel like there's two different types of people in this world. Well, there's obviously more. I don't want to get in trouble for saying that. But there's two different types of people in this world. There's the people that are going to judge you no matter what. It doesn't matter if you look like the cutest person in the world. They're going to judge you like you're, you know what. Or you could be dressed in sweats and they're going to just sit there and judge you for your sweats that you're wearing. Or if you should only be wearing black because they think, you know, if you're over a size 2 that you can only wear black. If they're going to be judging you, they're going to judge you no matter what. So why not have fun with what you're wearing, and why not have you feel confident with what you're wearing, okay? That's the first type of person. The second type of person is so worried about what they look like, they're really not noticing you unless you look freaking adorable. Okay, that's my little spiel. That's my you know, that's my psychology degree. I don't have a psychology degree. I have an English degree. Okay. Okay, here we go. I'm going to get a bunch of people who are like, what? Okay, so here we go. The Nicole. The Nicole with the perfect tee. So we have a color block Nicole here. And I worked with the colors. Again, it's not the exact right sizes, but I'm just working with the colors here. You know, it's like midnight here almost. I had a long day with my kiddos. Okay, so the Nicole with the perfect. Where did you go? Post-it notes. There you are. Okay, so the Nicole and the perfect. It's kind of fun. You can do that bustle like I said before. So, blues and yellows. I pulled this is so cute together. This looks so cute together. Okay, so you have the Nicole and you have the, so I have this, this is actually I think it's extra large Nicole. And I have it with a small perfect tee, which again, doesn't necessarily match in size, but it's really cute by itself. You know what, I'm going to pull this just like that, and it will work with that. There we go. We'll just pop that color just a little bit. Again, it's hard. This is like a velvet, so it's hard to work with. So again, on this one, so look how cute this one is. So this is the Nicole. It has more of the flowy skirt, super flowy skirt. So again, if you want to try to wear it like that, that's fine. To me, it would be a little bit too much down here. But again, if that's your style, this ethereal kind of look, you go right ahead. So for this one, this would look super cute if, again, you pulled these out, the two things, and you folded it kind of in the back. So how it was before. Kind of that little bustle, and you kind of have that, let me show you that one kind of up close. See how that cute that is? So you kind of have that look with the Nicole. But see, so I'm just pulling it in the back, and you kind of have to play with it. You kind of have to know what you're doing with these, but like, so they're kind of inside out. So what I would just do is I would pull these, see how it goes like that, and it kind of turns inside out. So I would pull these, and I would bring it around, and I would just tuck it into that tight, like, I know you're going to be walking around, so I would pull this, when you first knot it, I would pull it really tight, but I would take these, and so just pull it kind of up front and tuck it into that tight, this almost makes a pocket right here, that I would just kind of grab and just kind of pull up in there. So again, you're going to adjust it so you're not going to be bulky anywhere. But again, so you have kind of this cute little tie in the back with almost like a cute little bustle. And then here is the front with that. Now it's showing right there. So you would tuck it a little bit better on there. But you have that cute little, a little bit of a tighter shirt. And then this. And then of course you can work with it and adjust it so that you have a little bit of that pop of color in the neckline. So that's just one way to wear the Nicole, or with the Nicole, the perfect tee with the Nicole. Again, you could throw that belt in here and I wouldn't even be mad at you. Just again, depending on your body type, see, throw that Nicole waistline. See, some people don't like to accentuate their waist, and you know what? That's okay. Some people might not even have a waist, so the little belt hat doesn't work. So it's all about your body, all about your body. Okay, so that's the Nicole and the perfect tee. The next thing I was going to show you is the azure, and so this one's going to be fun. This one we're just going to leave as is, okay? So what is like one of the most popular things right now? The Carly, right? The Carly, the dipped Carly. So we're going to mimic the dipped Carly, but with an azure and a perfect tee. Now, I was trying to be really fun and do a pattern mix one. And then I just couldn't find the right look for me. I couldn't find the right one that I liked. So we're just gonna do this one. So I'm gonna show you, so on this mannequin, now this mannequin's just kind of whatever, a certain size. So we have the Azure, that flowy $35 dress, or skirt, sorry. And this one is going to be just the perfect tee. Now, let me just show you. And again, my sizes don't match up terribly well on this one. Again, I'm just showing you effect for the outfit. Okay, so right now on my mannequin, this is how it looks, right? Nah, we don't like that. So what you're gonna do is, so you're not gonna lift up and show your boobies, but you're going to lift this up. Now this has the yoga waistband, and you're gonna lift it up. You can fold it down. It's, I mean, it's so nice how they make it, you know, all for all heights. So you're gonna pull that up. Let's check this length here a little bit better. Yeah, that's a little bit better. I might even do it a little bit shorter. But now you're almost mimicking on here, and it's not going to be that short. It's just going to be above the knee. But so you have the perfect tee. And then you have just a little peekaboo in the front because you have that high-low on the perfect tee. It's a little bit lower on the back, a little bit higher on the front. You have, and especially if you have a chest, it's going to pull it up a little bit higher. So you have that little peekaboo on the front, and then just a little tiny peekaboo in that back, depending on how high you pull it up. But it almost does that mimic of the dipped Carly effect. It almost makes it, because this is a flowy shirt and the Azure's flowy, it almost mimics the, it looks like almost the same continuous piece, and it makes it so adorable. So there's that one. And again, you could probably put the belt on there, but it's so cute without it. Why add a belt? It's just more constricting, you know. Okay, so here's the Azure in the perfect tee. Okay, so we're winding down. Okay, what do we have here? Okay, so I'm probably gonna skip. No, I'll do this one real quick. This is my Cassie. This is not available for sale. Yes, it's mine. I have not taken the tag off yet, but I also haven't taken the tag off a lot of my clothing. So you're gonna have almost the same thing for the Cassie. However, this one isn't flowy. So this is going to be almost the same type of tutorial that I gave you for the Julia. So the Cassie's tighter, so you can make it look like this. It's going to look almost the same, but you're not going to have that little peekaboo off the top. So for this one, you could do it a couple different ways. So for this one, again, you could leave it just as is. So you have kind of that tighter bottom and you have the looser top. Now for me, I want to add a little bit to it. So for me, I personally would just add a belt to this. I think it would be adorable to, the reason being is this is flowy and this is super tight, and maybe I could kind of change it up a little bit. Look how that changed it. Changed it so much. So it's tight and then it's flowy and then it's tight again. So it kind of blocks it out. It gives you a couple like different blocks. So again, there it is by itself. And there it is with that on there. It just adds that extra oomph to it, or whatever you want to say. So I love that look of it. The other thing you can do is oversize. Now I love to do this on the Irma, which we can do it for a different video. But I like to you could oversize the oh, this is a whole nother hack. I'm just grabbing this one. You could oversize the perfect tee. Now, the problem with, if you oversize too much, it's going to be a gaping neckline. So, like, if you, like, it's going to be a much larger neck, you bend over and, oops, my bosoms come flying out, as Madonna says in, like, that amazing movie, A League of Their Own. So, so you could counteract that, wear a cute little tank top. You could do a cute little side sexy shoulder type of thing going on to counteract that. Here, we'll show that just like that. Now, the other thing is the sleeves might be a little bit baggy for you, which you could work with, definitely. Or you could, my little, where did you go? Okay, well, I'll just explain it to you real quick. So one of the things you can do is, you know, the little hair ties that I was showing before. What you want to do is you're just going to turn the sleeve inside out. You're going to gather it right there. And you're just going to make a little mini one. And when you pull it down, you have this little gather, and it makes it cute. It makes almost like a scallop on your sleeve, and it makes it kind of cute. So there's that. And again, you don't have to do that, but it tightens up that sleeve a little bit if you don't want that loose look. But this is super cute because now for this, I would pull up the skirt just a little bit. Just a little bit. You're going to have almost like this side shoulder, but you have this cute, barely peekaboo design on underneath. Now on this one too, I might want to do like a little knot over here. See, look how cute that would be. So you have it loose on the shoulder. You might want to do some cute little knot over here, like an inside knot. Like, well, let's see. Let's just see how this would look. Yeah, do a little knot over here. Now don't have the you want to tuck in your you don't want to leave your little things hanging in. That might be a little bit too big of a knot for you, but like, see how cute that little look is, and you have a little peekaboo leg over here, so you have that draping shoulder in the front, and then that cute look in the back. Look how cute it is with just that little pop of color in the front. That is so cute. I would also do that hair tie trick on the inside. I wish I knew where they were. I'm like looking for them, like they're magically going to appear in front of me. You could also do, so what you do is just do that ponytail on the side like that also. I'm going to move my arm. So it would kind of look like that. It would have that inside kind of gather right there. It would look just like that if I had that hair tie in there. So you have just a little, you have that asymmetrical line down here. You would have it here on the shoulder, and then you'd have that little gather up here that would make the side look like that, which would be so cute. I'm like saying that now. I feel like I need this perfect tee to go with my skirt, because that's so stinking cute. Okay, now the last thing I'm gonna do. Now I told you already, don't push the envelope at all, or envelope if you're fancy. I'm not. You can say envelope if you want to. I won't be mad. This is so like, okay, I will tell you this. Sometimes if I saw two prints and I'm like, what were they thinking? Like if they're like, oh, I'm going to grab this and this, and I'm like, no, why would you do that? And then they put it together and I'm like, oh my gosh, it worked, and it looks amazing on them. So anyways, don't discredit me. We have orange, so this is going to be some major pattern mixing, but we're going to soften the look up because we have oranges and yellows in this Cassie. So this is just my final look. My final look. Just we're gonna finish this off with a because I think for the most part what I've been doing this whole time is mixing solids with everything. Well, you don't always have a bunch of solids, so we're gonna do some pattern mixing. You're gonna be like, what? Why are you doing that? And I'll show you, because it's gonna be cute. Okay, and then this one has that black background, but see, you have the oranges and yellows in there. So I'm gonna show you this. Now we have the Cassie with the perfect tee. Okay, so ready? You're like, oh my gosh. It actually is cute in real life. I always have to match. So, okay, so here we go. We have the oranges and the yellows. It doesn't necessarily show up well on camera, but actually you can see it a little bit. It looks pretty cute together. And again, you have to be the right kind of person to wear pattern mixes. I don't wear them a lot. I really can't do a lot of pattern mixes. I do it sometimes, but not all the time, because it's a little bit too much for me. But some people rock the crap out of it, and it's amazing. Okay, so you have this perfect tee. You have those oranges and yellows, and see, you actually, it looks really good. You have the same oranges and yellows in here, and this one is a little bit more of a muted print, whereas this one's a little bit more of a brighter print. Now, of course, I can't find my black belts, but I'm going to use this tan one. So we're going to break up this pattern mixing. We're going to soften it a little bit, because you have a pattern here, you have a pattern here. Right now, it's a little bit too much for my eyeballs. So again, we're going to just mute it a little bit. We're going to mute it a little bit by bringing in a solid. You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to sass the crap out of this thing. Ready, set, go. We're going to do this. Now this belt's going to be too long on this mannequin, but, excuse me, ma'am, I'm going to like just sass this up. I'm going to have that little tail hanging little bit there. Okay, so we have just muted that just a little bit. Now, again, I probably wouldn't use that color, but whatever, I can't find my black one. Now, mute it a little bit more. And I'm either going to start, I got two and I didn't know which one I liked better. You kind of have a daytime and a nighttime. So, this is all right. It's not my fave, but you broke up the monotony. Or you broke up that crazy pattern mixing. And look, when you have that solid on the outside, how great that made that look. Now again, these colors aren't doing it for me. These colors together aren't doing it for me. But you can see how cute that is, and that just broke up the monotony. Or sorry, not monotony, that broke up that crazy design. I have a black one here too. And we'll see how that one tickles my fancy. Yeah, that's a little bit better to me. So here's that one, the black with it. And so you have these, again, let me show you up close. You have those crazy patterns, but the colors work perfectly. The colors look great together. It's the exact same oranges and yellows and creams that is in both designs. So you are able to make it work. Now, the other thing you could do, I'm totally just flying by the edge of my seat or chair or whatever it is. Where are you, jacket? Throw this jean jacket with it. I know I'm off camera, but let's see with this bad boy. With this bad Larry, as we like to say, oh yeah. Oh yeah, look how cute. This is that darker denim jacket with it. She is straight up pimping right now with that look right there. So anyways, and see we have, again, you have that little bit of a peekaboo skirt in that back. Then you have that perfect tee. We have that with that whole look, and you have that adorable look together. Here, let's not hold it there. Let's hold it here. See, we have that cute kind of looks together. So, that's the perfect tee, my friends. She's pretty awesome. I need to wear her more for sure. I feel like I needed that one outfit. Okay, so that's it for the perfect tee. I'm always available if anyone needs help, so let me know if you need help. And good night, or good morning, or good afternoon, whenever you're watching this. Goodbye.